Good morning, and thank you for joining our morning meditation on the art of noticing by Rob Walker. Today's meditation is entitled Change is to Could Be. In an essay that sought to expand the usual thinking about mindfulness, psychologist and writer Adam Grant described a practice he called conditional thinking, or thinking in conditionals instead of absolutes. As an example, he pointed to an experiment in which subjects were given a handful of objects and asked to fix an error that had been made in pencil, which each group got the same stuff. For one group, the object descriptions were narrow and specific. This is a rubber band, and so on. The other group heard slightly different descriptions, subtle, and so on. Ambiguous. For example, this could be a rubber band. The later group, Grant explains, was thus gently primed to think conditionally, not to see what is, but to see what could be. And in the group of conditional thinkers, about 40% realized a rubber band can also be used as an eraser. In the group of absolute thinkers, only 3% had the same epiphany and were able to complete the task. Grant's riff on conditional thinking reminds me of an acquaintance of mine who calls himself Rotten Apple. He's a designer whose side work includes small-scale but highly creative interventions that transform overlooked urban flotsams into useful or appealing elements of pedestrian environment. For instance, a clip on a seat could turn a bike stand into a chair. Discarded cutting board converted into chess tables could be installed atop a fire hydrant. Sudoku puzzles could be imposed on a subway station tiles. A jump rope could be made of abandoned construction tape. Rotten Apple is an amazing conditional thinker. On a casual walk through his neighborhood, he can reveal exploitable details of bike racks, explain how plastic traffic barriers are weighed by water, and stop midstream and mid-sentence to collect some stray milk crates or other discarded objects. Always nothing in effect, but always looking at what could be. You don't have to be a street designer to employ the benefit of conditional thinking. Looking for an answer instead of the answer can shift and broaden your vision. Change is to could be, and you become more mindful. That's our challenge for today. Change is to could be. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord cause God's face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you with favor and empower you today to change is to could be. Shalom. Have a good day.
Thank you, Pastor.